Well, hello. Welcome back to your second video of the day. Each week I'll be doing a very short capsule on the grammar that we're covering over the week. It's covered super well in your book, but you don't have a book right now, and so there you go. This is the stuff that is for the first class that I already had, and so I'm just recycling it into this course. It was what we were going to look at regardless. It is nouns and quantifiers. Now, I think we can say you've all covered this stuff, and you've covered all the stuff that we'll be looking at this semester multiple times over your schooling. There's no new grammar in this course. It's maybe just trying to structure it a little bit, that each week there is a different grammar notion, and it's really compressed, and you're trying to absorb it and then apply it to your speaking and to your writing. So, nouns and quantifiers. Nouns are really simple things. They're almost the same in French and English. They translate reasonably well. But basically, it's either a person, like Bob, or a dentist. It is a place, like a classroom or Thailand. And it is a thing, like a car or a vacuum cleaner, or even other animals that are not domestic animals. I think about my dog in back of here. For me, he's not a thing. He's almost the same as a person. When I talk about him, I don't say it, I say he. I think that's pretty common, but for the most part, animals fit into that thing category. Now, the fourth category is idea. That is basically something that has been invented by humans that only really exists in our brain. It has value because we decided it does. And there's a lot of things in that category. Money, not the actual bills, but the idea of money is a noun. Democracy, this was invented by people, and so it is also an idea, an abstract idea category of noun. Peace, I mean, it just goes on and on, the things that humans invented to help fit inside of this thing we call society and have it function properly. So, I'm not going to go through everything that's on this here, but you can see it breaks it down into count and non-count nouns. I can tell you, first of all, anything that is an idea, you cannot count it. You see here, intelligence. That's another idea. But there are certain other things that you cannot count. And you can find lists of that kind of stuff all over the place. But here is a fairly decent list of stuff that is you cannot count. The plural forms as well is covered here. Most of it, luckily, you only add S, but there are different endings for different structures of words that you have as well. And then you have some practice. Is it count or non-count? Making sentences using these 3 or 4 or 5 words. So you're structuring them up in a way that is a simple present sentence. That's basically it for the nouns. And then the quantifiers are just ways to express how much of these nouns you have. And so if they're count or non-count, there are different quantifiers you can use. Some, as you see, you can use for both. Some are only for count. Oopsie. Some are only for count, and some are only for non-count. And then you have a little bit of practice for that. Now, as I said, this stuff is not for the end of class, of course. Why not? Get it done, hand it back in through travaux énoncés. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. You're done all your work for the class except for buying your material, which takes all of 5 minutes. But you have until, if your brain is fried, it's the first week, etc., you have until the following class, the beginning of class, to hand it in. At that point, it is not. We will be correcting it. I'll be putting up a correction key next week, and that's what you'll be working with to correct everything you have, and then handing it back in again as a corrected copy. So that's the grammar for this week. If you have any questions, of course, you can send me a mail or you can come see me on Teams. I will be happy to help you in any way I can. That's it. That's it for the videos. No more, I promise. Enjoy your day.